Okay, you guys ready?
What's our title?
It is...
The
CC
carrot cake?
is 2 years old. Happy birthday. And then it's hashtag roast me, hashtag comedy.
Roast me? Why roast me? What?
Stop
Those are
that.
the
Don't put
two-
those on there. Put them under our own. Otherwise, then we're not even going to have them on our side.
Yeah, what? We don't even
We
have
don't
our own on
hashtag
there?
CC.
No. I put...
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
I put the
yeah.
hashtag for CC in there. It's in there.
Okay, all right.
So where it says
All right.
the CC is 2 years
Yeah,
old.
all right,
it's
Miss
hashtag-
Clickbaity man.
Yeah, we're... Trust me, I don't like it, but...
My
Yeah,
ass,
well, you-
don't like
If
it.
you can't beat them, join.
Well, you better
Exactly.
cut this one out of the fucking audio.
No, I'm leaving it.
Cold cut number 2. Cold open.
Alright, you guys ready?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh. That was hard to hold breath on.
You can't even hold your breath on it.
Well, I held a little bit of air going long enough to hold it out.
Yeah, it's tough. You gotta push that air out at this,
Yeah.
continuously.
Yeah. Discord,
I
Discord.
did just now. Bam.
Flashbang
Beautiful.
through the door.
Flashbang through the door.
Alrighty. I can't actually make the noise, but
Wait, I want one. Wait, hold on.
This is really confusing for audio listeners.
So
Guys.
basically, for audio listeners, we all just took a couple of party blowers and blew them on Justin's face, and he proceeded to scream while we did that.
it felt wonderful.
Alright.
Alrighty, guys. Welcome to episode 11.
Episode 11, baby.
And happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday.
Happy
to
birthday.
the CC.
Wait, do we sing? I think we have to sing.
We will
No,
sing when we get to the singing
okay.
part.
Copyright, though.
Oh, true.
Wait, are you fucking
You
kidding
can't,
No,
me?
you
you're
can't
right.
sing the proper
Oh.
happy birthday song because it is copywritten.
All right, well,
Well, should we do like
one of us come
shitty,
up with one?
shitty Chili's, like happy
that one's-
birthday to the Caffeinated Creators. Happy.
Yeah, that one's not copywritten.
No, I made that one. That's me. That's all me. That's me.
are you going to copyright that?
Copyright.
Trademarked by the Caffeinated Creators. You can't steal it. That's our intellectual property. We're coming to every fast food chain restaurant out there. We're gonna every time somebody sings happy birthday.
What if
at a
they
fast
sing it
food
while we're
restaurant,
out at
we get a
dinner?
royalty check.
Well, we're out at dinner and like little Jimmy's 3rd birthday, and their family's having a grand old time, and you're gonna be sitting over there on the other seat, like, "Hey,
Fuck Jimmy.
I fucking made that song.
Fuck Jimmy.
You can't take that from me, Jimmy."
Dude, the internet's
anyone-
been breaking recently.
If anyone would
There's
like our
been
musical
s-
talents,
There's been some stuff going on today. Yeah, I know. We have a lot of musical technique in the CC. Honestly, Max with his raps.
what the fuck?
That just scared me. Did you see me flinch?
I didn't see you.
I literally
flinch.
just flinched. We can go
All
back
right.
in the video. Watch me. I literally almost spit my
Okay.
drink out.
For
I'm like,
audio listeners, a piece of Max's sound foam just flew off the fucking wall.
It's because I bumped it earlier with the.
Yeah, you knocked it down and you had to put it back up anyways.
Oh, well.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's how it goes sometimes, I guess.
Dude, you have like a quadruple party hat going on.
Yeah,
right
look
now.
at you, dude.
I'm kind of impressed.
Oh, I just realized I didn't grab the party hat.
That's all right. You
okay.
got them on for us.
We got everything
Man.
else. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, guys. Honestly, it's crazy to think that it's been a 2 full years since. I'm sure you
started
guys
this.
remember that fateful night. It was the night before, so technically it was yesterday night 2 years ago that we originally talked about doing any of this.
I remember sitting back in your old studio, your old room where you
Yeah.
had the studio set up.
We were on
Yeah.
the ottoman.
Yep. I think I was in a beanbag chair.
You very well could have been.
I think I was in a beanbag chair, and I remember talking about Hey guys, you know what'd be really funny is if we all stress ourselves out, quit our day jobs, and become streamers.
That's exactly how you worded
Yeah,
it. Too. I remember
it's
that.
a little bit of a paraphrasing, but essentially what got said that night.
It was all about the 202 stream.
It's funny you guys are talking about how different it
That
is.
was
That was when my computer was still in my living room, at my like shitty.
I
wooden
never
desk.
been to
never
your
got-
house at that time.
You guys
so.
never got to come over and see
Yeah.
it, but it was literally a desk that got left from the old tenant,
Yeah.
and because I needed a desk, I didn't have one at the time, so I was like, yeah, sure, fuck it. This thing was like falling apart already.
Like
Was
shambling.
it like a particle board desk? Was it like one of those where it's
it was
like,
kind of a it had some particle board, but also it was like a desk with drawers on the side, all wooden.
so like a little cubby for you to sit into.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I getcha.
Which also had the keyboard drawer thing, so I had to take that off because I wasn't gonna put my keyboard down there when I'm trying to game.
right?
Yeah. I honestly, I took that off on my desk. It came with it. I was like, no.
Oh,
You can't put your leg.
I
You
threw
can't
it
lift
over
your
there.
legs.
Somebody hand me it.
What is it?
Hooli wants us to blow the whistles.
Oh,
No,
I think
the
it's a green one.
The green one
Yeah.
with the purple end. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
They didn't have
It's
the
hard to
squeakers
do that
in
really
them, dude.
fast.
It's annoying. I'm so angry that they don't have squeakers.
He's got it down.
Damn, look at you go.
He's gonna be over there like he's passed out. He's gonna faint.
That was for you, Hooli. I hope everyone enjoys our ASMR section of the podcast.
Congrats, boys.
The sweating is horse shit. Why is that? As we're over here.
Yeah, no, it's crazy to think how far along
How much has
things have
changed.
come since that fateful day of just talking about like just streaming together in general. Like we didn't even think about anything that was going to come from it either. Like we didn't expect any outcome. We just did it.
We just kind of did it because we were already all streaming ourselves. So
Yeah.
We're like, fuck it, send it.
Man, do you remember when we used to use caffeine as like a way to stream
I
and
definitely
like
did.
share
That
our
was
screens?
that was before I knew what caffeine was. You were doing
Yeah.
that with Hooli before I knew what that was. You
Yeah.
guys actually used.
that was literally why I started on the
Oh, really?
the platform, because I was like, I don't want to have to try and learn all this OBS garbage. I just want
Yep.
something simple. Oh, this grabs the game for me. And
Was
it
that
puts
really
my
what it
camera
was?
up.
That's what
Yeah.
what hovered you to it. I mean, it was pretty cool.
And look at now you're using OBS anyway.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. I would.
There's no way you
There's
couldn't.
no offense meant, but I would never again use the caffeine only,
Mm-hmm.
like caffeine's only streaming thing.
Exactly. No, it's pretty bad.
Dumpsters.
It's very very limited, very very limited.
But it's okay though because we all strive through, and here we are,
2 years later.
2 years later, after honestly all the hardships. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that was like
There's some
absolutely
bullshit though, bro.
There absolutely was some bullshit. I would say that there was probably like 3 bullshit scenarios that happened
I
in
still
the
have
course.
GTA PTSDs.
Oh God.
Oh, but maybe that's a good transition. I don't know. We don't have a date picked out.
No,
yet,
we
but-
literally don't. So like we could talk about having a date.
Well, we could talk about what we're doing, and then we'll release the date in our
Date to
Discord
be
server.
determined.
Yeah. Because we
It's
don't-
up to you though. This is your
I'm,
baby.
No, I'm totally fine with it.
Okay.
Absolutely. I wish I could audio file the image onto your guys' ears,
Yes,
so you
Shade.
could see
Shade
the.
asked if you're going on a date with Max. We're all going on a date together.
Yeah.
I think we could. I could
cue the
just.
simulator.
we could,
dating
like-
simulator music.
We could like print it out on paper and just hold it up.
Quite quickly print it on your printer. You just got ink, so.
No, only black ink, so it'd be black and
Oh.
white.
Well, that's
Black
not
and white.
cool.
Hell yeah.
Um,
It'll look like it's like a mafia type thing, then, you know.
GTA Nor.
GTA Nor.
You know, Shade gave me the title of third wheel. I just want it to be known that a tricycle can't work without a third wheel.
I
That's
mean,
true.
it's literally nothing but a bicycle at that point, and it's not even a tricycle then. So, unless you know how to do wheelies, then it works really well, but only as well as you
Don't
can do the
take this
wheelies.
away from
Okay, I'm
me.
sorry. I just saying.
I'm talking about like the kid tricycles that the pedals are on the front one. So if you take the front one
Oh.
away, you can't even go forward. Okay.
You're right. You got a point. You got no torque.
So what's this event?
Guys, we're gonna be playing GTA again. You guys excited for it? Oh man.
I am
okay.
actually, yeah.
I'm very excited.
So we haven't announced it officially yet. anywhere, really.
This is the first time you're hearing from it.
Yeah, this is going to be the first time that you guys are going to be hearing about it. But we are not, and I repeat, we are not doing any 5M.
Correct. It is base GTA 5.
God, I hate saying that word.
It is base GTA 5. It is not 5M.
Going to be public lobbies and races. Well, public lobbies, relatively. Private lobbies, friends-only lobbies. But,
Public to you.
yeah, public to you guys. Up to whenever we do it, which we will post a date in our CC Discord whenever we come around to it.
Discord, Twitter,
Yep.
the caffeine, this channel that you're on right now.
Yes, if you're not following the Caffeinated
you're gonna
Creators
hear
Twitter,
it-
go follow
You're
it.
going to hear it on YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts,
It's going to be all over the place.
Google Podcasts.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. You're not going to be able to run from it.
You're going to hear it on the,
see it on
the
Facebook.
caffeine Discord.
You're going to close your
server.
eyelids, and they're going to be
on
behind your eyelids.
On the upcoming section of the caffeine app, it's going to be everywhere, all right?
But we are going to be doing another massive multiplayer gameplay. Just everyone come together. Everyone's welcome to play. We're going to be doing about 3 days of it. 3 days is what we planned for, but who knows what comes of after the first day or two. But we plan to do it. When was the last time you guys touched GTA?
Not since literally our
Really?
yeah, I haven't touched.
I tried to play it with Jake recently, but he had some computer issues. So,
Mm.
but otherwise, it's been a long time.
It's been a hot enough minute for me as well. I would say the last time was when I did a solo event similar to this, but it wasn't really any event. It was just like, hey, I'm going to play GTA today.
But now we're making it a thing.
Now it's going to be a big thing. We want everyone.
I am
Everyone
traumatized
that
for 5.
owns the game. I want everyone to come.
Yes.
But basically, the main idea of it is we're gonna, like you said, do some like open lobbies and stuff. We're gonna be doing races for like 3 days straight, and like we're gonna be doing like we're just all gonna be fucking around.
It is literally going to be a Caffeinated Creator
Hosted,
GTA hangout sesh.
Yeah.
and everyone's fucking invited. The only rule is you gotta be in our Discord server because that's where the chat's gonna be at.
Yep, that's where everyone's going to be conversating, where everyone's going to be able to add everyone. And yeah.
You buying the game for this event just like Gmod? Well,
I mean, honestly,
That has not been
wow.
discussed.
Yeah, maybe.
maybe.
Very
We will neither
possible.
confirm nor deny at the moment.
We'll have to figure it out because I think they have some good sales up.
We got and we have a really big event coming up that's costing us a lot.
Yeah,
So,
you're right,
So
yeah,
we
yeah,
got to
yeah.
balance our budgets.
We
but
have to figure out what we want to do with financials, but we'll think about it. We didn't really think about it that way because we kind of figured GTA was one of those games that like everyone kind of has. So,
But maybe.
But I don't blame you. Trust me. I also have a second account that has GTA on it because I can't play it on my first account. So
The game was free on Epic.
Don't worry, guys.
yes, it was,
So, like-
and I
Oh,
didn't even
it's
think about
true.
that. Yeah, I have it on Epic as well.
Yeah. There
It
you
feels
go.
bad for anyone who didn't grab it on Epic. Truly.
Feels bad for anybody who isn't just getting all the free Epic shit regardless.
I mean, yeah, Epic has a lot of free stuff, but let's be honest, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Steam, man. It's
Well,
not Steam.
no, I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I never play any games on Epic. I only just get the free games because, like,
Justin, I hate to tell you this.
I'm only sad when I get an achievement.
I hate to tell you this, but I think you're just biased.
Steam is better.
I think it's
Steam is
biased, but
objectively
also
better
I was
than
gonna say
Epic
it's
Games Launcher.
objective and also biased. I'll say I'm biased, absolutely, but it's also objectively better. I don't have everyone on my friends list on Steam added on Epic, nor can I even do half the features that I have on Steam on Epic.
Until Epic gets
Epic
badges.
is not Epic.
Until
Yeah,
Epic
right.
gets
There's no badges. I don't even know how you look at your achievements. I have no idea. Do they
Okay.
even have an in-game UI?
I think it's just
Yes.
Does it? Do they?
Yeah.
I haven't used it, so I don't know.
Yeah. It's not Shift Tab, but
No,
yes, they
is
have
it like Shift F1, Shift F2 or something?
It's-
Or
it's-
Control
Shift tab, dude. That hasn't changed in years.
I think
Yeah.
it's an F3 key.
F3 key. Yeah, I mean you can change it. I
F3
don't know.
something.
You know you can change your overlay button.
Oh
right?
yeah, but Shift tab is the OG. Bro.
Right, yeah. Why would you leave it?
No,
or why would you change it?
I mean I don't know,
they're-
man.
Like I feel like games know that Steam is Shift tab, so everything in a game is never. I've never ran into a game where
A
Shift
combination.
tab is ever
Well,
like
it's
required.
it's the like
Epic is mid.
I don't know. Like there's the Origin. The Origin UI is probably the only one I actually somewhat enjoy. But the only big caveat is the fact that it literally can crash your game.
Do you remember Origin
You like
when it used
Origin?
The UI for like the in-game
Okay.
UI,
Do you-
not the program.
to? Do you remember when Origin was like all ran out of a browser for like the longest time?
Yeah. You loaded your games on browser. It was
Through a browser,
super
yeah.
crazy.
It was weird.
Or back when it was called EA Vault or Vaulted Games. Oh man, what was it?
I don't like any of it. I don't
Because
like any of it.
that was EA Origin Access. Origin Access.
Origins is the reason I didn't have Apex on my computer until it was on Steam.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
because I didn't want to have to deal with Origins. I didn't like it.
That's fair.
I didn't like it.
All right, should we?
Well, hold on, real quick. Geek, I actually wanted to tell you, if you go to the Caffeinated Creator Discord right now and look in the announcements, and you go to the photo that I screenshotted of us during the 200-hour stream, if you look in the chat, you should. I'm not even going to tell you. You should go look at the chat. You should go look at the chat in that photo. Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna go look
I'm gonna
before you
go
go.
look.
I am not going to say what was said, but I want you to go check it out.
I'm gonna take a look.
It might take a little zooming because it was hard for me to see a little bit on my monitor at home. So,
Oops. Well, everyone's about to get a random ping because I just forgot that I realized I didn't ping everyone in the.
oh, it feels bad. That's okay. Everyone
well.
got a ping now.
Everyone's got a ping. What is this?
You get a ping. You get a ping.
Dude, that's hilarious.
It was just it's something I noticed.
yeah. That's
Also, do you
hilarious.
know who took that screenshot?
Who took the screenshot?
Oh, you specifically should know who took that screenshot.
I don't actually.
Well, there's only one reason why I would be saying you'd specifically know. So, if you can find out that reason, it was one of the only people who weren't here. And honestly, I'm kind of glad that they weren't here.
Are you talking about me? Would you call me?
No, I'm not
It can't be
talking
the
about
person I'm
you.
thinking of.
It is.
Oh,
They wouldn't even know how to do it.
It was.
How?
Unless
like a phone, like a little
unless
phone
it
screenshot?
wasn't them, but they're the reason we took it. Because if you look in the chat, it says that. It says it right in there. That did not age well at all. Wait, what? The message? Yeah, I know.
Can I light the candle?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Can I?
You can. Light
Maybe
the
it was
candle.
a phone screenshot. I was gonna say they wouldn't have been on my computer, so
That one's yours over there, by the way.
I know. I
Okay.
just. This one we're probably gonna end up scrapping after.
Yeah, unfortunately, but that's okay.
All right. You guys have to sing, and I'm gonna bring it up to the.
How are we gonna do this? What do we? Should we pick a song to sing it to?
Just do normal. Just do the
No,
normal.
we can't. We can't do the normal
I mean,
because
technically speaking, it's actually copyrighted.
it's literally
so, like,
copyrighted.
that's why restaurants don't sing it.
What's a popular happy birthday version?
Does anyone want to just come up with one?
Let's go and pick one.
Yeah, you could just
I
come up
don't-
with one.
But like then we won't be able to sing it together.
Just sing the normal fucking.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
All right, here we go. Ready?
All right.
Whenever you're ready. Are you ready?
We
We're
pop.
like-
We pop. When are we popping them at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it at the
All
end.
right.
Well, it'd be the congratulations. It'd be
Okay,
the clap
hold
and
on.
everything.
I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
go
here
bring it
you're
up
gonna
to
you're gonna have to like. Okay, yeah, you're good. You got this. Just don't knock this over. Alrighty. I still don't. This is totally off the cuff. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to CC. Woo! Woo! That was pretty good. Good catch up. That was That was grade A quality. That was great. And just for you, Max, just because you didn't pop one, here you go. Here. All right, there we go.
Pops it in his face.
Mike can blow out the candle.
All right, ready? Pop it. 3, 2, 1.
I don't want to do all
You got this. Just pull down.
Mike, grab it.
Woo! Alrighty.
Smells like sulfur.
Yay!
I say it was your lighter. He lit it. I can blow it out.
What'd you wish for?
What did we all wish for?
Absolute success.
Hey, I like
fuck.
it.
We're an absolute failure now. You told us, bro.
That's a fine because it's not actually what I wish for.
Now eat the candle.
Can I pop one more?
Yeah,
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
mean they're all there.
It's your room to clean up anyway.
I was gonna say.
Can we-
I told Max that I'd help him at least.
Can we take a moment
I'm
to
gonna toss
appreciate
that
like
for now.
how much shit has like got in this room?
Right? Just like literally,
what the
like
shit
think
that
of
we-
how clean
Well-
this room was before we got here. This room got pretty dirty pretty quick. Well,
Here's-
cluttered,
See,
not dirty.
Here's the thing: when you talk about a
Cluttered.
mess in this room, I think of my favorite clip from Max.
Which one is? I know exactly
I think
what
you know exactly
what
I'm
happened
talking-
right
yeah,
over
It
there.
happened right over here.
The beer bottle.
beer bottle.
I literally no balls you for that one.
I can't believe that I did that.
I can't believe you fucking did it either.
Dude,
Honestly,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was cleaning glass out of this room for like the next week. Like I
can
constantly-
imagine.
I had the
So-
fucking vacuum cleaner like just on standby, ready to go. If I ever found like a little pile of glass I missed,
Yeah.
like oh, crack the vacuum cleaner out.
For everyone who isn't aware, Max was having a drinking stream one day, and
pretty
was
rowdy one,
already
too.
pretty far gone at this point. He'd been streaming for a couple hours, and just for fun, people were like putting like dares in the chat and whatnot. And our boy Fallen here, Justin, put in the chat.
Well, okay, hold
sma-
on. So he said that he would do it. It was he brought it up,
I'm aware.
and then he didn't say anything afterwards until I said something.
Right, I'm sorry, I left that out.
No, no,
I'm-
yeah.
I left out that
The
he said he would
context
do
was
it.
that he said that he was going to do something.
Max said he would smash a beer bottle of his with another beer bottle. So Justin in the chat said no balls. Like put it like a little donation behind a little prop. Said no balls. So Max then switched over to his NDI camera on his phone, recorded this corner right behind me. Literally right behind me is where it
Are you
happened.
stepping on glass right now?
No. Put a bottle on the ground, bottle in his hand, camera in the other hand, and just throws it down with all of his might, smashing both beer bottles on the ground, and then celebratory whooping.
Woo!
Yeah.
I think there might be a clip of that one on YouTube.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You have
is.
it. You have a clip.
You made a video
You definitely
for
have a
it.
clip somewhere. I was gonna say it was in your channel trailer, but you don't have a channel trailer.
On YouTube?
No, it was on the CC's channel trailer.
Oh, that's right. That's where it was.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I was
yeah,
thinking
yeah,
of.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the champagne.
Oh yeah.
The champagne that got everywhere.
God,
There was champagne everywhere.
that was a mess. Let's be honest. There's been a lot of alcohol that's roamed around
There has been.
this
You
room.
could probably kill a couple people with the amount of alcohol that flows to this room on like a weekly basis.
Max's keyboards know all too much about the alcohol spilled in this room.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for this one to get RMA'd.
No. I don't think Razor's gonna start RMA. I need to become like a Razor partner, and they need to just start sending me shit so I can.
I'm eating my cupcake.
Max is my new cool uncle. Hell yeah, Geeka.
My cupcake that I intended turned into a display, and I'm not angry about it.
It's
So I'm
okay.
gonna grab a new
Yeah,
one.
just grab a new one. You
I
bought
gotta-
them.
I'm gonna eat mine.
Little cupcake break real quick because you have to at least eat them. You know, you don't know
Right.
how Walmart homemade cupcakes taste.
Homemade, yes. Homemade, made
Yep.
directly in that
Oh
container.
god,
They're,
this is the worst one. Come on, man.
Oh, okay. I'm
This
holding it up
That's
to
okay.
indicate.
I'm right here with you.
Give a little frosting touch.
Boop.
Oh yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah.
my
Oh, I didn't get it. You got all the blue, and I didn't get any of the pink. Man.
Nom, nom,
Wait,
nom,
Bob.
nom.
Oh man. Yeah, that was good.
Beautiful. Delicious.
What a good snack.
In time to save this till next year.
Those cupcakes were from last year too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we got
actually.
them. We got them at the 202 stream, and then no one really touched them. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I may as well bring them. I kept them in the freezer, so
Yeah, okay,
hopefully
okay,
they're
okay.
not frozen. You know.
I am. I'm wearing. Shade said I'm wearing Fallen merch. I'm wearing old, non-existent
The
Fallen
OG.
merch.
Dude, literally, I don't even own any of my new merch. I haven't bought any of it because literally what happened is I came out with new merch probably like a month before I bought all my old stuff. Or a month after I bought all my old stuff.
Well, maybe one day you'll have some.
Well, and we'll have CC merch at some point here too, so we'll have to make
shit.
sure
Yeah,
to
hold
toss
on.
some
Let
CC
me
merch
show.
out there.
Talk
Wink,
about where they
wink.
can get
Oh,
it.
hold on.
Wink,
I
wink.
got it. Ready?
He was concealing.
Shabam.
Hey,
I've got it on.
So, guys, as we've talked about how we're going to be heading to MGC this upcoming year in literally less than a month, which is crazy to think. Well, actually, no, yeah, less than a month. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with come sit on Caffeinated Creators podcast, we'll earn you a beautiful Caffeinated Creators lanyard coming accompanied with a Caffeinated Creators enamel pin, which you do not see, not shown on the box.
We unfortunately don't have.
We don't have them yet, but they're on their way.
Right.
As well as a
They
pulled a
Joey and missed their
printed-
flight.
as well as a CC 3D printed pendant. Which honestly, I'm really excited for those.
Yes.
That's the most I'm excited for. And did you hear the unfortunate news of what happened with them today? Did Alec hit you up today?
No, what happened?
Dude, he set them to print to try printing last night, and they failed halfway through.
So is there just a bunch
So
of spaghetti?
half the spool got ruined.
Okay, I just want to take a quick side
I asked
note.
him, and he said that he's gonna get another spool and do it again.
I'm gonna take a quick side note from that. I see so many things on TikTok of like people like putting lives of 3D printing.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time I see it, it is spaghetti.
They do that on purpose. I don't know if you know that, but they do it on purpose.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So what they'll do is they'll
I was starting to think it was supposed to look like that.
Is it live? Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
it's a live
It's
TikTok.
a live on TikTok, and it has sometimes they have like a base, but other like it's just literally spools.
Yeah.
I feel like it's to entice people
It
to be
is.
like, yeah.
It is. So what happens is they do it on purpose. They go live on TikTok and they set up their print, right? And they get the print like where it has like a little bit of it going, and then they purposely fuck it up and then let it start spaghettiing, and then they walk away and leave it because people are scrolling through TikTok are like, if you see a 3D print that's going and it's fine, you're like, oh, I'll watch this for a couple seconds. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna keep going. But if it's fucked up, you join and you're like, hey, this print is fucked up. Hey, this print is fucked up. Like, you go in there and, like, you start talking. It is a way to get people to click on the live.
I have never clicked on one of those lives because
I
I'm
have
like, I
never
don't want to look
clicked
at
on
this.
it.
I refuse. I'm going to be honest with you.
I hate TikTok Live. I really think it's stupid.
TikTok Live, the way people make content on TikTok Live, I hate it.
It's not content.
It's not content.
No.
It is super jabaity. It's clickbaity. It's very,
the only ones that are okay
It's
are
usually
that,
the
like,
forward.
Well, the thing is, if you make like content where you make like the normal TikTok stuff, whatever, then your lives where you're just chatting with your community, fine, that makes sense.
See, that's okay. I get the just chatting content portion of it, but when you are intentionally going live to have people redirect to another location, or just like altogether just have like lack of content.
I mean, I will admit there's been lives on TikTok that have been like, oh, live on Twitch. So I'm like, I like this person. I'll go check them out.
And that's fair, but that's like on the context of you knowing who they were beforehand.
Right, yes, yeah, absolutely.
Less than just like, I see this random person doing this.
Correct.
And maybe it works, but
the ones I hate the most are the challenge, streamers that do like the ping pong ball things.
I also hate that. But let's be honest, it's easy content.
The ones
they
that
set up a
stream-
bunch of shit to bounce the ball off. And they just throw
those
ball
people.
after ball.
They'll just sit there with
Oh.
a big bucket and they'll
Yeah.
keep on throwing until they get it, if they get it.
Dumbest content.
Doubt they
in the
ever
world,
get
dude.
it.
Well, okay, that's not what I was thinking of, but I understand now what you mean. I thought you were gonna mention the people that like scream at you not to donate to distract them. Have you seen those
I
ones?
have seen that. Yeah.
I've
Where
never
they're like
seen
they're
that.
playing some like dumb little flash game or whatever, and they're like, "Don't donate, it'll distract me." And then every time I scroll past it, they're always screaming, "No, stop giving! You're distracting! I'm gonna lose the game!" Blah blah. Shut up,
Dude. It's,
shut up.
It's
I guess
so,
I've never heard that.
uh,
I've never seen that.
Dude, TikTok Live is seriously, it's a gross place, dude. It is a very gross like world of content. I find it hard to believe that there are people out there that are like regularly watching it.
Repulsive is a good word. I'm going to deconstruct one of these while we're talking.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
You
going to
can
try
do
to.
this one.
So,
I've got it halfway done already.
I really sidetracked
Okay.
us away from the
Yeah, no, it's okay.
enamel stuff and talking about
I mean,
enamel
TikTok
pins or whatever.
is a thing that people talk about. So let's be
long,
honest.
long story short, the pins are stuck in China right now, and we're a little.
the pins are stuck in China and are 3D printed.
China.
Did you
Messed
check
up.
the? I don't know what the count information is, but I tried to look in for the banners. Have you looked recently at the banners?
I have not. I haven't seen a single.
When did
thing
we
about the
order
banners. 3 days ago. 2 days ago.
Wait, did we order them this weekend?
Yeah,
Like on Saturday? Or Friday?
Saturday.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll go check right now.
Well, no, because that can't be. Because I was Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I will
You
check.
can't check because you need to like log into the account to like.
No, I can check Discord. I can see when he said he ordered them.
Yeah.
Oh.
I posted when I ordered them. I'm pretty sure it was
I
Saturday.
Banners ordered April 1st,
Which is
So-
Saturday or
which
Friday?
is
I think it was Friday.
Friday.
Oh, so it was Friday.
Okay, so nothing's moved on them anyway. Okay, I'm really itching to get those banners, bro. I'm really excited.
Oh
about
yeah,
the banners.
definitely.
We have these giant 7-foot
See-
banners with the CC logo on it.
I'm excited for the banners, but the thing is not even gonna be able to open it. Like it literally won't fit in the house. Like
Yeah, I know,
I
yeah.
want to do it so bad, but I know it won't fit.
I mean, you could just do it outside.
Yeah, but that's gonna blow over and whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
Yeah, make sure it's a very calm day.
I want to make sure it doesn't get dirty or anything.
Right. Okay.
Mostly.
So
Yeah, I
I
was
do
gonna say,
have-
let's talk about what we want to do.
I do have a few topics in mind to bring up.
That was a lot of news, dude. We got a lot going on with
Yeah,
the
I was gonna
CC.
say there
Yeah.
has been a lot that's been going
Oh,
on
what
lately.
the fuck, dude? The candle fucking went out.
Oh, what the hell? Dumb candle. Rude.
Oh well. It did some damage to the two, so it did its job.
All right, you can go ahead and start talking while I try to relight the candle.
Okay, so I have 3 potential topics. I think we'll start with probably the oldest one.
Okay.
We did not have a podcast the week of, so would we like to talk about the Will Smith incident?
Yeah. Wow. It feels like such old news, but it's only been.
It's only been a week.
literally only
It's
been a week.
Only been a week.
I
I don't think that's gonna light Max.
It's like literally-
You're just
It's there, bro.
you're
Don't
literally
it's
you're literally just
it's
melting
melting candle.
the candle
Just gotta get
and not
to it.
lighting it.
It's right
Well,
there.
you're already too far gone. Don't let that flame go out now. So when it comes to the whole Will Smith thing, I guess first and foremost,
There's a
I
there's
do,
a
I
tiny
do.
blue flame that Max is holding
oh,
on to.
it's turning red. It's turning red. It's getting oxidization up in there.
You can't even see it on the camera yet.
Oh. Well, you can. It's hard to tell it's a flame. First and foremost, I would say that in Will Smith's case, I don't necessarily blame him for a outburst of anger, especially
Well,
considering the case of his wife.
Would you like to would we like to just start this topic off with whether or not you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I guess ultimately, I don't know. I'm a pretty indecisive man, so I can't say yes and no, but I probably will say yes and no because
Whose side do you take? Chris Rock or Will Smith?
I personally
Max.
I personally take Will Smith's side because he gave us Will Smith has been this father of fresh memes for quite a while.
Okay.
And I'm going to be honest with you. We've been out of good memes.
All right.
That
Will
is-
Smith memes for
that
a long
is your
time.
reason.
Hold on.
And he has just unleashed the well of meme fuel
Okay,
for the internet.
we'll go into why. I just want to get answers right now.
I
So
cannot
you are on
believe
Will
that.
Smith. Chris Rock or Will Smith, Justin?
I think Chris Rock was wrong for making a joke if he didn't know about the autoimmune disorder. If he did know about it, then I'm on Will Smith's side.
All right.
Distasteful joke if he meant it in the way that it came off.
I personally am on Chris Rock's side. Now, Max has already explained his reasoning, albeit
Pretty
very different sounding
Very
than what I
interesting.
ever expected to hear, but you've already kind of gone into a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a simple fact that if he truly did, because I heard something. I've also heard a lot of things from the internet. There's a lot of fake shit that went around.
Right.
If he actually didn't know about it, then I would understand the joke and I would be on his side. But otherwise, it was a pretty distasteful, out of pocket joke.
Real talk, I think they were both like realistically, I think they were both
Oh, yeah.
kind of in the right.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. They're
Yeah.
both right
I'm
and
not-
wrong.
You know
I'm
what
not
they
trying to
say? Two wrongs make a right.
Don't make
So-
it right.
No,
Right.
they make a right.
No, they don't.
I wasn't trying to say that like either one of them is right. Like which side do you choose?
Yeah.
No, they're both in the wrong here.
Yeah.
However, I'd like to explain.
Thank you, Luz.
I had seen a thing that explained it in exactly the way I felt about it, in the fact of Chris Rock is not in the wrong necessarily because everything is a joke.
True.
However, you need to know your audience and know the consequences of your jokes.
Exactly.
Okay? I love dark humor, like kind of sometimes distasteful stuff. Honestly, the joke wasn't that bad. It wasn't that great of a joke. It was distasteful.
I don't think the joke was even funny, bro.
No, I don't think it was funny. I didn't even know the context.
It was a low blow, is what it was. So have you ever? Okay, do you ever know about like the whole thing about comedy where there's like punching up and punching down? Do you know about that concept? Have you ever heard about that? So
I'm not a comedian.
So there's punching down, which is sort of like you find somebody that is actually like you make a joke about somebody referring to something that is like inferior to something that like you have, or like
Someone
or you're
who
making
is naturally lesser of some
the joke
sort.
is at their expense, and you have the ability to like have the joke at their expense because they've either done something that like makes that joke a viable thing to like be a joke of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's called punching down because you're sort of like the joke is funny because of somebody else's expense, right? Which makes, not necessarily a funny joke because you just said something funny at someone else's expense.
Yes.
Now, in the right place, right case scenario, a punching down can be fun. However, there's punching up where it's a complimented joke where like you can make a joke. These are like comedy fundamentals here. You can make a joke about somebody being like successful, for example. And so that way you're making fun of them, but at the same time, you're almost at the same time complimenting their achievements.
Yeah. Are you okay? So with that, what are you getting with that?
Chris Rock's joke was like, it was a straight punch down.
I would say that
absolutely.
A punch down,
yeah, absolutely.
And it made no sense. He was it was literally making fun of somebody else in the room at their expense, especially for like something like that. Bad joke. I literally don't think it's funny. Bad joke. Whatever.
Luz has got a point. Luz said, well, regardless of whether it's funny or not, it's not okay to lay hands on anyone. And that is absolutely correct.
That is also and on national television.
Nothing of this incident okayed the need for violence.
Nope. No.
He pulled out his Yu-Gi-Oh card, and it was the right hand of the Fresh Prince.
He could have very easily,
very effective,
went and
That's
talked.
punching up right there.
Yeah, there you go.
You're so funny.
He could have very easily went and talked to him afterwards. They're obviously going to the after party together. Apparently, they made up at the after party afterwards.
No, last I heard, Will Smith is refusing to apologize until he gets an apology.
Will Smith already apologized. Chris Rock hasn't.
Oh. Okay, I was wrong.
Yeah, Will Smith made a public apology, and there was actually an apology that was circulating from Chris Rock that was actually fake.
Okay, but did Will Smith apologize to Chris Rock, or did he just do his apology speech at the Oscars? Because his apology speech at the Oscars was apologizing
everyone
to
but him.
It was apologizing to the what is it called?
All I know is that
group.
what I saw,
Like
the Academy.
The Academy, yes. Thank you.
All I saw was that there was a letter. It was an image, but it was a letter that was pretty much stating that he was disgusted with his actions, and that is not the kind of life that he instills, and that that's not the kind of father figure that he wants to lead by, and that he is a human learning. And something along the lines of that, and that was like the part of the apology that he had. But he apologized to everyone. Like he
apologized to the Academy.
It was a very well made apology in the letter that I'm talking about.
They tried kicking him out too.
Yeah, they did try.
He did step down. I don't know if you know this, but he was an Academy board member.
Well, yeah, he can't vote anymore.
Yeah, he's officially stepped down from that.
But
as well.
he essentially said like, "Hey, I'm so sorry to the Academy, of course, to all my fellow colleagues, as well as everyone out there watching." And honestly, it was a very well warranted apology.
He admits that he had a lapse in judgment and went a little bit.
It was a pretty bad lapse. Let's be honest.
Overboard.
I can't imagine slapping someone on live television.
You don't think if somebody talked mad about Mama Wolf that you would
I
go
mean,
up there and slap
I would
him?
be pretty fucking pissed.
Give him a quick pull out the
If it was
right
in the-
hand of the
if
Fresh
it was-
Prince card.
If it was in context, I'd be pretty pissed. But I wouldn't walk up to someone and do that. I don't know. Why would you?
Right. No, exactly. Honestly.
It's literally going to do
And there
nothing
is-
but be
make the situation
bad.
worse.
Yeah, it's gonna make it worse.
There is the talk about the fact that he made some jokes towards Jada at the last year's Oscars.
Yes, he did.
So I do think that plays a part here, but it still doesn't condone what he did.
I'm really curious what Chris Rock has to say about it because, like, I want to know what was going through his head when he made the joke.
This is G.I.
I mean,
Jane,
he
bro.
it's just one of those.
Maybe
like,
it just slipped off the tongue, I guess, but I don't know. It felt pretty like staged.
I feel like a lot of these guys have like a couple people that they run the jokes through first. They're like, okay, so like
usually, yes. I think that one was off the top just because looking like obviously
he thought he was real funny.
Obviously,
and everything.
G.I. Jane is an older movie that like us our
we
generation
would have
doesn't really
never.
know.
It was
However,
literally before we were born.
right. However, someone of Chris Rock's age knows that movie probably decently well. So he literally just looks out, sees a bald-headed woman, and just thinks that in his head. Because in G.I. Jane, she was shaved head. Like I understand the connection that he would make, and I think that was just off the top of his head. I don't think that was a planned joke. And that's why, because he was kind of surprised at the reaction he got.
Oh yeah, he absolutely was surprised. I mean, he didn't know what he was expecting when.
Well, not just by Will Smith, but like the audience literally kind of like was kind of like half and half. Like some laughed, some kind of like. Eh.
Did you guys ever notice how after he slapped him when he was walking off the stage, he did like the fucking
He was like
Yeah,
the
we
Wild
talked-
Wild
we
West.
Wild Wild West,
Grab-
fucking walks
grabbed
up,
onto his
grabbed the
belt.
fucking belt and be like,
We
strut
talked
out
about
there.
that
I
the
was
night
like,
it
I was
happened.
like, okay, Will Smith.
We talked about that the night it happened. I thought it was hilarious you guys mentioned that because the night you guys were all watching it, I didn't watch it. I watched it the next morning.
Oh,
so
true.
as soon as I saw it, I was like, damn, Max was right. That is the Wild Wild West walk.
Yeah,
Fucking-
dude, he strutted out
Dude,
of there.
he literally was holding on to his belt buckle, walking out.
I was like, all right, cowboy over here is still getting it.
Also, I just want to bring it up to anyone who's on the side still that thinks it was staged to get the Oscars
Dude.
more views. I would like to shoot you down for two reasons. One, there's no way they're using violence to condone more viewership. Two, if you watch that clip, the energy you feel from that literally feels I want to look away because it is so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
legitimate rage.
It was pure rage. You can see it in his face, and especially once he starts yelling, that's when it sets in. When he starts yelling
Dude,
at Chris,
he was like,
he was pissed.
I've you ever feel that angry where like you like yell and you are like you're shaking in anger or
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that's what Will Smith was going through at that time. Like you could
Yep.
see it. It was like he was
Will Smith woke up and chose destruction that day.
Yep. Yeah, that was like I understand they're actors. They could definitely put on a show.
I mean,
but
hey,
like nowhere near
he's mad, pretty good looking though. That's for sure.
Max. Max, no.
Max burns down the studio.
They would not be able to reach that height, and also they would have definitely like given Will Smith like a mic or something so people could hear him rather than
Right.
hearing him through
Yeah.
the distant.
Which
Echo.
they can hear it pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
He was loud.
That's,
he was
that's
loud
the
enough
thing.
for those mics
he,
to grab him.
He
dude.
yelled loud enough for that to pick up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy to think because I don't think I can ever think of anything that was in similarity in
Chris
my
Rock did make the
experience
best
of-
out of the situation. Lose, you are right. He
Dude, he played it out great.
Can
Yeah.
I just say one thing?
What's
I
that?
really want to know what went through his head because after the slap, after Will Smith is like off the stage and like stop yelling at him, the second he gets done with the second yell, Chris Rock goes, "Ooh, I could," and then he stops himself. And I really want to know what went through his head. What would he have said?
Well, I think it's
Yeah.
funny that he.
I think
he's
he would
like,
have crossed more
I-
lines, but I really want to know what went through his head.
I just got slapped by Will Smith.
I just got
Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me.
yeah,
That's what it was.
That's what it was. Yep. You are correct. I don't know. I think it's all fucking Hollywood drama, baby.
So
Yeah, pretty big Hollywood drama too.
So I think we can all agree that Will Smith was a bit of an asshole in this moment.
I feel like Will Smith has always been kind of a little bit of an asshole.
Well, that's a perfect segue to lead to the next section I want to talk about.
All right.
Perfect.
So last
Careful.
week on the
I have no
podcast,
idea.
we
It would do it.
read a
Yeah, and it would
section.
probably hurt your fingers.
Probably.
We read a section from the subreddit "Am I the Asshole?" Since that time, I have found a story that I've only simply read the title of myself, and I've read it to the boys here. They've heard it.
Wait, what was it?
I'll read it off again.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't
But
remember.
I read the title to you guys, and we all kind of agreed that this would definitely be one that we want to read.
Oh
to see what it
yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
So let me get back down to it real quick.
Chat, your guys' job is to also help us determine,
If
are they the
he's-
asshole?
Right. Yes. Yes. We'll be asking the chat near the end whether they think they are the asshole or not.
And
So-
speaking of assholes, I'm going to be one to talk about
Eventually,
how you can get involved on this. So essentially a sponsor slot, but on our own selves. If you're listening to this on YouTube or on any of our wonderful Spotify listeners or
I would like to bring that
Anchor-
up. Did you get the Spotify poll working? Because
Oh,
I couldn't find it
I
on
put
my
one
end.
up. I put one. Oh wait, I didn't do it for the last one because I'm. Maybe
That was
wait,
where
I
the
did.
last one was supposed to be.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, it was
Well,
supposed to be
regardless,
the last
I
one.
did do the poll. But if you are an audio listener or watching the videos, if you want to get involved and be part of this live, all you got to do is go ahead and head on over to caffeine.tv/caffeinated creators, or join our Discord at caffeinatedcreators.cc,
Yep.
and you can get involved.
You'll get
live.
pinged every time we go live.
Yep. Alrighty, Mike, take us away.
All right. So let's start with the title here. Am I the asshole for giving my mother-in-law a fake copy of my house key and exposing her, quotes, on Christmas dinner? Okay.
Wait, read it one more time. I was totally fucking being an asshole.
Am I the asshole for giving my mother-in-law a fake copy of my house key and exposing her on Christmas dinner?
I need another context.
Right.
Yeah, and we
It
need to-
entices you enough. Ow.
Holy fuck,
hurt.
that was loud.
That I have ringing in
My
my
ears
ears.
are ringing.
Okay.
Now we know. Let's never do that again.
Yeah. What did
Holy
you
shit.
cup it in the plate
Yeah,
to echo it more?
I did. And look at what
You
it did to the plate.
Fucking psychopath. Jesus Christ. Ow. I don't know how I wonder if the mics picked that up well enough.
Dude, they
Well,
pick that
like,
up.
I mean, was it too sharp of a thing that they just
Well,
didn't even pick
no,
it up?
it picked it up.
This was the one that
They
Justin
heard it all.
disassembled. I just took the popper part of it and I put the
Oh, no
explosion
wonder.
part in the plate and I
Oh
yoinked
my
it.
god.
You literally amplified it. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
God.
that was a
Yeah, my ears are.
okay.
Hey, it wouldn't be a party without a little bit of an explosion, right?
Let's hear about stepmom,
No, mother-in-law.
mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. So. All right.
Getting a fake key.
I want to preface this by saying that I, female 34, married my husband, male 37, a year ago. His mom is Snoopy and annoying as fuck. I'm not going to censor. They said AF, but I'm going to say as fuck. She can't help it that she is just... Oh, wait, hold on. She can't help it. That is just how she is, as my dear in-laws say. So she's Snoopy.
So she's just very, very
She's very
nosy.
Snoopy and
She's all up in everyone's business.
Right.
Just saying.
My husband and I purchased a new house recently. My mother-in-law kept pushing to get an emergency key. She promised that she'd only use it in an emergency, but given the fact that she had an emergency key to our old apartment and walked in on us being intimate twice, but my husband didn't think it was a big deal, I just couldn't trust her, so I sent her a fake key after she kept pushing, and she had a smug look on her face after I hand-delivered it to her. So she walked in on them
Smugging.
twice in their apartment.
And now they bought a house. She sent her fake.
For this quote-unquote emergency key she would only use in emergencies.
Okay. Is that it?
No. There's
Okay,
more.
okay, okay.
There's a lot more.
Right. Days gone by, and on Christmas dinner, mother-in-law angrily called me out on the fact I gave her a fake copy of the house key. She shamed me for doing this in front of everyone, but in my defense, I asked her how she found out, and she said days ago when she came over at 4 while my husband and I were out. I reminded her, didn't you promise you wouldn't use it unless there was an emergency? So you tried to get in when there was no emergency, and you broke the promise you made to us. She looked red in the face, and the other family members started staring, and some even laughed at her for the face she made. She suddenly got up from her seat and rushed into the kitchen, where she had a huge meltdown so loud the next-door neighbors must have heard. Literally, I've never heard a 60-plus-year-old woman throw a tantrum like that. Needless to say, dinner went awkward, and my husband and sister my husband and his sister were giving me looks. My husband went off on me in the car, said I lied and manipulated and humiliated his mom, and said he wouldn't have let me get away with it if he had known. We had an argument, and he is demanding I apologize to his mom for my childish behavior and for ruining Christmas dinner for the whole family. Am I the asshole?
No. I don't understand why the husband's okay
there is
with
an update,
this.
but I'm going to leave it at that right now, and we'll read the update after.
Okay. I think that I think it's weird that the husband is like, because it's a husband's mom, right?
Right.
Okay.
However, the husband was not. He didn't think it was a big deal that the mom walked in on them previously at their apartment.
No, I think
Twice.
that's fucked up.
Twice.
Right. Twice.
I would like if this were to be in my case and I was per se the husband, I would be completely understanding.
Like Lewis is right, bro. The husband being okay with this intrusion on his wife's decision is a red flag.
That's a pretty big.
Do I think it was a bit much to go behind the husband's back and not tell him about this? Yes.
Yeah.
However, I agree that she is not the asshole in this case because she knew the mother-in-law would break her promise, and lo and
Sure
behold,
shit.
the
Yeah.
mother-in-law did break her promise and tried to get in randomly one day when there was no emergency to get in.
I think
And while they weren't there.
I think it was a very
Correct.
good way to call out a problem that people didn't think was a problem. And yes, it was a very bad time. I mean, at Christmas is a very bad. But she also was the one that brought it up. She didn't have to bring it up at
Right.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Even my mom and
I mean-
dad don't have like fucking access to my house. Like,
I mean,
well,
yeah, neither
but
do
the
mine.
thing, like, I will agree with Justin here. The mother-in-law chose to expose her
Yeah.
at Christmas, only to be exposed herself.
Exactly. It was not her fault. She wasn't like, "Oh yeah, at Christmas I'm going to how's that key, grandma?" You know what I mean?
yeah, right.
I
Like,
don't know. That's a pretty
So
she's not the asshole, but she could have gone about it better. But it wasn't her fault it happened. Like the
and throwing the whole temper tantrum, bro. Like, what the fuck is
the
that?
context of Christmas and all that
Right,
is
yeah.
almost irrelevant because it was not her fault that she was the one that brought it
This
up.
sounds like a very entitled Karen kind
Yes.
of woman.
My son.
Right.
Okay, what's the update?
ETA, so this went off unexpectedly, and I thought I'd show my husband some pretty helpful comments I found here minutes ago, but he got mad at me when he saw it and said I was nuts to talk about his family online. He demanded my phone so he could delete it, but I refused,
What the
and I went
fuck?
upstairs into the bedroom. I've never seen him so agitated, and I didn't think he'd react like that, honestly. But thank you guys for your support. It really means so much. I can update if I can. Thanks again.
Dude, get rid of the fucking husband.
I don't know about that, man. Like don't get me wrong. Like I get that like kids have a pretty good relationship with their parents, but like if my parents were being that intrusive and they didn't understand that that's like holy shit too much,
So the top comment also says,
I'd be fucking getting pretty angry at
not
my
the
family.
asshole. I'd rethink my marriage if my husband put his mother over me.
Yeah, right? No kidding. Dude, that whole like side of the family is kind of crazy over there. It's kind of showing.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of funny that some of the family did like laugh at her about it.
I mean, honestly, I would laugh.
Yeah, I feel like you just got
If that
got, bro.
happened at my family, dude, I would laugh so hard at the simple
I
fact
wish
that
my
they outed
family get-togethers were
themselves.
that eventful.
And my family get-togethers are pretty eventful, but not in the funny fashion, unfortunately.
So, Max, if you would do the honors to put it in the chat. Chat, I want everyone
yeah.
to upvote on whether they think they're the asshole or not. Max is going to type into the chat, is the asshole. So ITA is the asshole. And NITA is not. Or
Yeah,
Okay,
is
sorry,
asshole even
he's
going to come through?
yeah, I think so, yeah. All right, so it's asshole and not asshole. So take your votes. Let's see what the chat thinks on whether or not they are the asshole or not. We've all,
If I could vote, I'd say not
all
asshole.
three of us have unanimously kind of agreed that she's not the asshole in this situation.
No.
Because honestly, nothing is
The
more
mom's the asshole, dude.
nothing is more annoying than an intrusive family member
Yeah,
who thinks
never
that
had
who
that.
thinks that they get to own the place.
Ugh.
yeah, I'm not Geeka 5-0, dude.
I have.
Yeah,
I have
where's the
never-
5-0 prop? You know.
Right.
No, 100%. No, I
Yeah,
think
right. Who
that's-
would go into someone else's house while they're waiting? See, like if there was context, like, hey, can you stop by my house this weekend and like take out the dog?
Right.
But like, no, just like straight up
Yeah,
going
she wasn't.
into
She
someone's
wasn't
house.
asked to come over for any reason. She didn't have any like particular reason from them that says like go over to the house. We're not home. Can you do something real quick? Like
Yep.
water the plants or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
like even still though, like I would give them a temporary key. Hey, we're going out for like the weekend or whatever, or we're gonna be gone on vacation for a week. Here's a key to my house. If like I need you to like feed the dog, water the plants, make sure the fucking place doesn't burn down, and then give me the key back when I get back. Now here's a key for you to have free reign access to my house at any time, and then
right.
I mean, yes and no. I don't know.
I would okay if my,
I would give my parents a key if they really asked for one. Like,
Well,
hey,
I'm gonna be
we're
honest.
moving to Milwaukee, you know, blah blah blah, this that and the other thing. Is that okay if we get a key for the house? You know, like I'd be okay with that.
Thank you, Hellard. Appreciate it, dude. I think that
In context,
I would be okay giving my parents a key. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. I'm okay with
Well,
that.
yeah, but the thing is, your parents aren't like intrusive and always
Right.
annoying.
But in that case,
Now, if it was the case of like
Kenzie.
Kenzie's parents or Zoe's parents
Mm-hmm.
were very intrusive, and you already knew this from past experience.
Yeah,
And if they're bugging you about a key, do you give them a key?
that would be interesting. Why didn't she go to her son? That's what I'm curious about.
I don't know.
yeah. Why did she wait until dinner to make a big deal?
Well, no,
about
no,
it?
no, no, no. Why did she go to the wife?
That family just sounds weird,
honestly-
bro.
honestly-
that whole situation sounds weird.
Honestly, the way it sounds to me is like since the husband's kind of taking the mom's side in this, it sounds to me like it's a very like mama's boy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like she always thinks he can do better, and like
Yeah.
she nurtures him all the time.
It does seem
Why
like
would I
that.
bother my son when I can bother his wife instead?
Fuck that.
I mean, there's people like that out there,
Yeah,
man.
no,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
not
there's
wrong.
some interesting people out there. Yeah, absolutely.
But I think you might be right. But regardless, I'd be reevaluating that relationship probably.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't know if I could deal with that. That'd be something else.
That's a little scuffed.
Okay,
Crazy
so
to think.
I will leave it up to you. We can go and try and find another story, or we can go on to the next topic I have.
Can I pop one more?
Yeah, go,
Go
ahead,
ahead.
pop it.
Happy birthday, CC! Oh, I fucking hit my hand. I had my finger. in the
I'm
way.
worried about how loud it was last time, dude. Oh my god.
Well, that's
I'm
that
going
was how
to.
it's supposed to
Do you have
sound.
party
I am-
popper shell shock?
I am going to wince every time I hear those now.
Party popper shell shock.
All right. So
Hey,
what do you guys
Blackwell,
think?
thank you so much for that 100. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have
What do you guys
streamer
think?
thing stuck on.
Move on or find another story?
We can go on, unless you want to do another story.
What, do we have another topic?
The thing is, we'll have to.
I have another topic to go to. Yes.
We'll have to find another good one because last time I think we went through like 5 of them.
Yeah, let's-
until
yeah,
we
we
found a good
went
one.
through 5 of them before we decided on one of them.
We'll move
So
on. and we'll find
I'll
another one.
I'll go do some research off podcast to find another one for next week. But I will move on to our next topic, which is the new internet phenomenon, brand new as of April 1st, and I believe it will be closing today at some point.
Is today the last day?
Yes, I believe today is the last
I
day.
want to preface before you even say it. This is not the first time this has been done.
Right, correct. So, there is a phenomenon called r/place. It was done in 2017 originally,
Mm-hmm.
and it is I believe 2,000 by 2,000 blank canvas.
Yep.
2,000 pixels by 2,000 pixels, and every 5 minutes, every user, any user can paint a single pixel. And the community of Reddit and people around the world all came together and they
All
made
communities.
amazing pixel art.
Dude, I love it. I love r/place.
It
It's
is
so much
it is
fun.
phenomenal. However, I will say this right now. Literally watching it just from 6 a.m. this morning to as of like I'd say half an hour ago now, so many things have changed. So
Yeah.
many things have been taken over. So
It's like a weird internet war right now.
Right.
And it's like it's not like a bad war. It's like a fun like
I have watched things get drawn and then get immediately within 5 seconds
Just
completely taken
complete
over.
takeover. Yep. It was like the French flag last night when they started doing that big drawing in the lower.
There's been
Yeah.
total coordinated.
Dude, it was
attacks.
crazy to see how many people were working on that.
Yeah.
So I want to state right now that as of
Oh man,
40
Deltarune got taken down.
I'd say 45 minutes
bad.
ago, when I was on my way here, I was messaged by my coworker who indicated that it was absolute chaos because all you could do was paint a pixel white. You had no other color
really?
choices.
Wait,
for a
did it
little while.
break?
Well, for a while they made I think honestly currently the entire thing is white for me.
I can't even get to it.
Was it over? Did they end it?
I think the entire thing has been painted white because all you could paint was white.
I can't get to anything on here.
So is it just
I
gone?
think it is over. I can look at it and it is all white, but I cannot change any pixels right now. So
the thing
I do
is,
remember the rumor being that
Something
it was gonna,
like this would never work if it was always there.
I do
That's
remember.
true.
I do remember the rumor being that it was going to close at 6 o'clock, so it might have closed
I think
at 6 o'clock.
I think it closed. Yeah.
and I think that's why they changed everything to white at the end, so people could just
Oh, yeah.
spam
It
white.
ended 25 minutes ago.
Damn. I don't know about you guys, but
This is a full screenshot, an official, done, finished.
Anyone
full
out there
screenshot
that's
before it was
listening
gone.
right now or listening in the audio and whatnot, go ahead and search up r/plays. Obviously, you cannot participate in it anymore, but go look up what they made, because when I tell you there is some amazing pixel art on there, there is some amazing.
It's crazy
pixel art
to
on
see
there.
what you can do on this. And like it's not even it's one thing to like do it all in one go, like
So-
one person doing it, but for a whole community of people to
I
do
want,
it.
I want you guys to know this.
That's a crazy
this is
thing.
the screenshot that you're looking at as well.
Yeah.
This right here, I got to watch this get taken over, and then this turned into a cat later on. An hour later, it was something else.
wait, is that the VR
Crazy.
chat cat?
No, it is not the VR chat cat. I know there was a VR chat cat on there somewhere. I don't know if
It's
it,
probably
like,
still there. So I don't know what communities were you guys involved in? Because I know you guys were helping. What'd you help?
The
So-
biggest one that I was helping it was the Deltarune community, but they got taken over after I went to bed, I guess. They've been gone
the
for a
one I
while.
helped the most was because I was informed of this one. This was done by streamer Ludwig and his
Oh, that's
community.
Ludwig's.
Right?
Mako.
Right.
Yeah.
It is for Avatar: The Last Airbender, the scene in which
Swing
Uncle
from the
Iroh
vines.
goes up on top of the hill and lights the
Falling
incense
so
in memory of
slow.
his lost son.
Like
So I've always been a huge fan of the show. And so when I found out about this, I made sure to always keep it defended. So anytime I saw a single color in that tree, the tree is completely black on the screen. Anytime I saw a different color, different like random dot,
Fix it.
immediately black.
Yep.
I would change it back myself.
I was really big on. So I was defending the VR chat communities. There's two. Though the VR chat had three. There was the VR chat logo. It was the very top, and then there was the Slyfest logo, which was.
I did not see the Slyfest logo.
It's you know where XQC's energy sword
It's
is?
up at the top left.
Oh, energy! I do know where the energy sword
Yeah,
is.
it's to the very right of the energy sword. It's a little whale tail in a pink background.
SF. Okay.
Yeah,
all right, that
Slyfest,
makes
yep.
sense now.
So I was helping defend Slyfest, and then the VR chat cat, which is on the lower right quadrant.
Correct. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. So I was helping out with those, and dude, it's a lot of fun. Sit there and you're contributing. You're like, yeah, I'm defending. Dude, it was.
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
It was cool.
It would be really cool to be a part of the rally of it. Getting a massive group of
So-
people together.
that was
and,
me with the VR chat one. I saw
My-
the Reddit post go up, and I was like, I'm on it.
My other indication here was I remember. So the most famous part of it, I believe, is the void.
Yeah,
People were drawing the void
void's
here.
always something that.
Right. I remember this getting drawn over the void when it started forming.
What,
Half-
Tortilla Land?
Yeah, Tortilla Land 2. It's some Minecraft thing, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
100%. I remember getting formed. Then, when it started forming, people were just putting yellow and green there.
Mm-hmm.
Then, half hour later, it was fully formed in this way. I'd say another hour later, I popped in, and this thing was getting absolutely decimated, blacked out. It's in real time, and I want to remind people that you could only update a pixel yourself every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So a huge group of people were literally blacking it out like an abyss opening.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
The whole thing got taken over, and then that community, that Tortilla Land community, obviously found out and fought back.
And they
because
rallied?
They took it back. Dead. Took it back. I watched these people
They're
fight
just going back
for
and forth.
half an hour.
Wow.
Over that spot.
Dude, it's honestly one of the most infuriating things whenever you change a pixel, and then you're sitting there waiting for your 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and then someone changes back, and you're like, oh, like,
Dude, that's how, because the slide or the VR chat one was so small, people kept fucking up that, because like, oh no, this was the Slide Fest one, because the S was 1 pixel difference.
Yeah.
So all you had to do is fill in the pixel, and then it turned into 9F, and people kept changing the letter to 9, and I was like, come on.
it's so aggravating. Dude, that whole, I remember when it first came out, and it was like, it literally, it did exactly what it did this time. It literally broke Reddit.
Yeah, it
again,
just-
and every time.
All I've seen on the internet
Yeah.
for the last couple of
Got
days
a wonderful
is
Kirby
Arslan
there.
Plays.
That's a good one.
The wonderful
there's
Kirby.
A couple of them on there. It's crazy to see, like, the more you zoom in, the more you start to see.
Oh yeah, because if you look at it just from the
Oh, it's a
absolute
mess.
zoomed out, that
You
is
can make
way
out-
too much going on.
It's kind of crazy. You can make out quite a bit now.
How much did the how
you
much
can
of
make
the
out the
start
lol
menu?
face.
How much of the start
A lot.
menu made it?
A lot.
The start menu.
But I'm sad. The
it
Delta
stayed,
Room
it stayed,
one
it
got
stayed for the
deleted.
most part over on the left hand side, but towards the right hand side, it started getting like
Yeah.
conglomerated
It was
into
a
like
lot
other
to
paintings.
defend.
That
was
guy
a lot
stayed
to
for a
defend.
while.
Right.
So did the Among Us end up wrapping up with it completely taking over on this? Because I remember the Among Us guys were going through and going ham.
So on
So
here,
funny.
I'll to inform people who don't know about it in case they're like looking it up still or whatnot. Everyone, there was a big group of people that took whatever artwork is already made and just changed it slightly enough to make Among Us characters inside of the artwork.
Yeah,
while,
they would,
while
they would
making it
huge
look,
shift it, yeah.
while
It would
making
still be the
still
same
look
thing. Yeah, they
the
just
same.
use different colors.
And I mean, right now I can just zoom in on this cow and
It's
you
all
can see
it's all Among- here, can I
it's
show
all
stream?
Among Us characters. Yep.
So this is what we're
Pretty
talking
great.
about.
It you know there's that cow there. There was a guy with an afro. I don't know who it's supposed to be, but anyone looking at the stream right now, you can like look into the cow and you see all those little like extra dots and whatnot. Those are Among Us characters, and so the painting, the pixel art is made up of Among Us characters.
Which is clever in itself, honestly.
It's pretty clever. Yeah,
Yeah, this is the other one I was thinking of. Was this guy?
Can I still another cupcake?
by all means.
This guy was made up of all Among Us as well.
I don't know who that was, though.
They added so many to the hair. It started with like a couple,
Oh,
and
I
they
know,
just started
yeah.
going nuts with the hair on that guy.
I also very much enjoy the Renaissance painting.
Yeah, dude, that one.
That one
Did
was
you
really
see?
cool.
Did you see that one being made?
No, I did
It was
not.
crazy.
By the
when,
time
before it was
I
made,
found out about this morning, it was already made.
yeah, it was nuts because it almost just looked like an explosion. Like take that color palette
Right.
and just kind of like exploded on the screen, and that's what it looked like. But
You
you
had-
could see shapes starting to be made.
You
That
have
was
the
really cool.
wonderful Anakin versus Obi-Wan.
Oh wow,
That
that
one was
that,
awesome.
That got a lot smaller. Wow.
The background's kind of got
Yeah.
taken over.
Yeah, the background
that's
got
okay,
taken
though.
over, but
It's the core that
main,
needs
the
to
main thing's
stay.
still there. The Osu apparently was heavily defended.
Yeah.
Literally, any attacks made on it were immediately counteracted, which then apparently the Osu community also agreed to defend the stuff around it. So like the Triforce, the GameStop, the Star Wars poster.
Dude, the
It's all about performance. You got to
The-
keep it all.
the Osu
The Osu
community is huge.
Yeah, well, dude, they have two of them. They also have the start menu one too.
Right.
They
Yes.
defended
yeah.
like they
Yeah.
defended throughout the entire thing, all weekend.
I do like this up top left corner. Are you guys aware of what that top left corner is?
Which one?
The connection loss thing. Do you know what that's from?
I don't know exactly what it's
No.
from,
That was also heavily defended. You want to know why?
but it looks super
It looks
familiar.
like, oh, you know what it looks like? It's fucking RuneScape.
it is.
Yeah,
It is from
it's
RuneScape.
fucking RuneScape.
It is the RuneScape community making that up in the top left corner, and they held it down.
Dude, so that's
pretty-
why it's so
that's
cool,
pretty
dude.
great.
That's why it's like r/place is a weird thing because it's sort of like you need to be on the Internet of Things to understand what that is.
Oh,
I
right.
mean, honestly, not a lot of people heard about it because they aren't on Reddit.
Well, right. I only heard about it this morning, and it was up since Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I missed a lot of it.
it was cool.
But even joining in when I did this morning, it was still such a ride to watch.
crazy, yeah. It's
I honestly, I would love to get a. I wish I would have known when it started because I would have like set up a
Yeah.
screen recording just
So
go.
So Max, there you
I
can
watched
see.
them make that.
There you can
last
see
night.
the start did get attacked a little bit, kind of like
Yeah.
changed hue a
It's-
little
yeah,
bit.
it's
Well,
still
they were
good, though.
fighting
But
on it because they were trying to get it amongified. They were trying to
Right.
amongify the whole start menu.
Is there a lot of Among Us guys on it
Uh,
still at the end?
So on the start button right now, I see like 6 of them.
Okay, well that's not too
6 of
bad.
them properly made. On the Internet Explorer tab,
Among Us.
for r/play start. There's a couple of them, but like I can see that they tried and they didn't really succeed that much.
Last night it was like bad. There was like
It was really bad.
Yeah, it was.
I
People were
really
fighting on it all
enjoy.
night.
I really enjoy the fact that Super Mega, two YouTubers I watch, they got their own community. Like they didn't do it, but their community held up and made their logo.
Well, it's like Jacksepticeye. His community did the same thing.
Well, they made a very tiny one, and it actually got taken over at some point.
Oh.
It got
that's
taken over
unfortunate.
multiple times, but their community is a lot smaller than his, and I'm so glad that they like kept up on there. The most that they let go is that the like all the holes in the letters are Among Us.
Oh,
That's
honestly,
I mean,
it's
kinda
right,
And
it's
you
quirky.
can leave that one.
Yeah.
That's.
I always
'cause
thought
that's-
like these little features here where like it overlaps on top of them. I always thought those like little depth adders just like look so cool.
My other favorite Easter egg of the whole thing, and you can't really see it because of this picture, but up top here, this green line. Do you know about the green line?
No,
Oh.
This green line goes throughout almost all of it.
really?
Okay, so you can follow the green line here, and I'm sorry for audio listeners, you guys are getting really dicked over here. We follow the green line up top here. The picture's not doing it justice.
Oh,
it goes
yeah, look
down
at
a
that.
bridge, down over here. It actually started from the other end that I'm going to.
Wait. Did you see r/fuck cars' version of that?
Mm-mm.
r/fuck cars is down here.
Yeah, but look at the road that goes around r/fuck cars, dude. It's
Where are they?
just
They're
as
big.
insane.
Okay, let me just finish the green one here. So I'm actually getting to the starting point. The way I'm going is
Yeah,
backwards. But you got it. The line down here. It goes over, down and around. This is my favorite part. It goes across
Goes
this
like a
bridge, and then it
bridge.
goes underneath the flag
Oh,
here.
look at that!
They
Yeah.
shifted up the flag to make it look like it's going underneath. It
That's
goes
so cool.
down through the bridge here, through the columns, going down the San Francisco
down to
bridge.
San Francisco, yep.
Goes down,
2B2T.
Yep.
down
Hermit
here,
craft.
down underneath the Kermit craft. She's holding it there, whatever that is. I'm unaware. And then here's where it starts of the r/super stunk.
It's the GME. It's one of the Wall
Is that
Street
where it
bet
started?
subreddits.
Yes, that's where it
It's the
literally
graph.
started. And they all it did was they just made their line go off, and then people just continued it and made it more.
That's great.
Like other people, not them. They
Yeah.
just made the thing go
Yeah.
straight up.
Go check out
That's great.
r/fuck cars.
Fuck
All right,
cars.
actually that's right next to where this started.
Look at the road. Like, do you see the road that goes around the outside of r/fuck cars?
Yep, they have like the carpet road.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Follow it on the right hand side.
Oh, yep, right here. So it goes,
Goes
down
down,
this
yeah.
way. But it also goes up towards a little like
Little
Coliseum
cul-de-sac,
thing.
yeah.
Down is definitely cooler.
Down doesn't seem to go anywhere. I think they might have broken that off.
Did it get fucked?
Damn.
I mean, I don't see anything connecting it there. Do you?
Man, that sucks.
What's up, dude?
They had r/. Hello?
We have a surprise caller.
Okay.
A beautiful I am magic.
I don't know if I can do that. Okay.
What's going on? You put him on speaker?
Yep.
Hi, Darian.
You are now on speaker.
Shit, did it not come through?
No.
Fuck. I opened up a can of soda. All right.
Oh, I got it. Don't you worry. Crack it open, a cold one with the boys.
There you go. Never put magic on speaker. I know. I was
was
like a
much
little like I don't
needed.
know if I can do that.
That was a much needed one.
That was a much needed yes.
Damn, dude,
Something
this
came
weekend
through, but it
was
sounded like you
so-
rustled a bag a little bit.
It did sound like you wrestled a bag.
We did kind of hear it. I just couldn't make out exactly what
right?
it was.
Yeah. It's okay. I
This
still got
weekend
you.
was super eventful, though.
A lot of stuff. Yeah, r/place, like our stuff and like other
You know,
stuff.
now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of surprised there wasn't anything Will Smith that was on there.
You know what? That's a good point. Where was the Will Smith memes,
Yeah.
bro?
I mean, I'm kind of glad because I think
Right.
everyone's kind of
He's
over it.
got enough,
I'm
dude.
personally already over it. It's just like
The VRC
I
event.
mean, like you
oh,
said,
yeah,
it
I
seems like
guess.
it's so far away. It's only been a week, but like
it literally
basically
feels like
old
it's been
internet
a
news.
month.
It's old internet news.
Yeah.
Plus, it's also stuff that like I feel like the internet only cares about that kind of stuff for
Oh,
a little while.
also, last thing,
they cared about it in the moment.
yeah.
last thing on r/place. I've been told that there will be a time lapse showing the
Yeah.
entirety of it.
I was just telling Kenzie. I was like, dude, I hope so bad that somebody did a time lapse of it.
I'm sure someone did. There's plenty of people that did.
I'm ready for that.
You're a legend.
We were playing VR chat the other day.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
It was a good. It was a good.
Was that it? Was that all there is to say about it? You guys-
Yeah, that's all there is to say about it.
Alrighty.
He knows and I know, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I saw that Geek hopped on there.
Yep. I did see you on that night.
I
And
see
was
you
like,
infected. You're infecting people.
I was like, I could hop in,
Soon
but I really don't
Caffeine's
feel
just gonna
like
all be
hopping in
VR
right now.
chat players.
Please.
Twitch is a thing.
Wow. All right. Well, I think we're.
Yeah, I don't really think that we have anything really other to bring to the table.
Let's just
Get it?
reiterate.
Because there's a table right here.
We can just reiterate happy birthday to the CC.
Woo!
And oof, that one rang the ears.
That was boring.
Wait here. Let's all do one more. Wait, that one's popped.
all right.
Make sure you don't have a bent top.
My top is not bent. Also,
No.
keep your fingers out of the way of it. I blew my fingers last.
He blew his fingers off.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to the Caffeinated Creators.
Happy birthday.
2
And
years
to
old.
many more years, boys.
Yeah.
Pog champ.
Maybe
All
one
right.
day we'll be able to afford
I
helium.
hope everyone that's listening to Just Simply Audio enjoyed that popping, and it came through beautifully.
And the really loud pop. I'm
That
look-
one was really a fucking.
Yeah,
loud.
that one really
I'm
didn't
very
feel
curious
good.
to go
That
back and hear
literally reminds me of a time that a buddy of mine found a like M80 like
I have a funny M80 story too,
firecracker
dude.
that we did not expect to go off
Did
the
you-
way it went off.
Did you know that M80s are actually like?
It's dynamite. It's almost
Yeah.
pretty much dynamite.
You're not the original actual M80s. They outlawed them a couple of years ago.
Yep.
You're not allowed to get them anymore.
It is
I had
literally explosives.
I had a bag of them.
Oh
for a
my!
while.
What do you mean a bag?
I had like 50 of them. My buddy, one of my friends.
Why does this not surprise me that Max had explosives just at the ready?
Well, so the funny thing is, like, I didn't realize because with the M80s, the wicks on them, they last for like 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, you literally light it and you just boom.
pop. Yeah, you get like a second. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know. Trust me, the first time I lit one off, I didn't. I found that out the hard way, too.
Dude, I feel like everyone finds it out the hard way.
Because M80s, I don't know what kind of fuses they use, but it's like. And it's
Well,
like,
that's the thing. They like suck in right
Yeah,
away.
you have to literally-
like put primers on those things.
you have to like
and-
literally light them, Mike, and
throw.
like toss
Yeah.
it. It's like the second. You
Dude,
see
I wouldn't
that-
even hold that thing. Put it on the ground and run away.
You have time to turn around. You have less time to like get the momentum to move out of the way.
you gotta have
Put it on a,
M80s
have it on
were
a
scary,
slingshot,
dude.
dude, ready
you
to
gotta have
launch
one of
it.
those like super long like fireplace
Yeah,
lighters
yeah.
that you can just like hold in the distance.
I used to, dude. I used to just be like, just like yeet it.
See,
really
I would
quick.
do that with like the little firecrackers, but I don't know about like a full-on M80, dude.
Those motherfuckers too, man. They popped.
Should we get M80s for next year?
Yeah, we'll light them off right in here.
Well, we can't get M80s, so I'd let a firecracker go off in here.
Yeah, I can't wait for the fire department.
We
to
just
show
have
up
to
that
like
day.
have our ear.
I was gonna say we are.
Dude.
If you have exposed ears, you're rupturing an eardrum, dude.
like that popper literally.
The cops would show up thinking it's gunshots.
Yeah, just like somebody's got an automatic rifle in the law firm.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you all so much for coming, listening, and watching.
Thank
and
you for
tuning
supporting
in.
2 years of content, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, honestly, yeah, it's crazy to think 2 years. I didn't even think about that. 2 years of
2
content.
years we've all been making some form of content.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
That's some cool
On
shit.
to very many more as well. Also, not to be downsized at all, make sure if you guys are able to, coming up at the end of the month, April 29th to May 1st, MGC, CC is going to be there. We're going to have a table. We're going to have an open
what is
concept.
MGC, Justin?
That is Midwest,
Midwest
Gaming Classic. Yes. I apologize.
No, it's fine. I was gonna try and join in, but
No,
it
it's
didn't
okay.
match.
It's okay. make sure you guys, if you're anywhere in the Midwest area, or if you guys have the
you can
ability
make it to
to
Wisconsin
travel
easily
over,
enough.
yeah, come on down to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and come join the MGC Midwest Gaming Classic at the Wisconsin Center, downtown Milwaukee.
The
Come
Wisconsin
the
Center? Or
I forgot what
Center.
it is. Wisconsin Center,
Okay.
yeah. On April 29th to May 1st, you guys will be able to meet us there. You guys can meet up on the podcast and get your face and voice out there,
Yes.
as well as getting yourself a free lanyard, enamel pin, and a 3D printed CC pendant. Make sure you guys come on down. A little woo for you guys to come hang out. Plus all the other plenty of things. Trust me, there's more than just us. But come for us. Or not. That's okay.
We'll if you come to
You're right there.
if you come to MGC, you'll actually get a chance to like literally sit on with us on our live broadcast.
You'll
We're
literally
gonna
be here,
We're gonna have
but just like make the camera a little bit more room over there.
we're gonna
Like
have
that
a
way.
live
Yeah,
podcast,
Or that way.
and we're gonna
One or the other.
bring people on for like a single question or so, and it's gonna be a great time, honestly.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you all so much for popping in. Make sure you guys check out our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, as well as Google Podcasts, and
Anchor.
And Anchor. And if
YouTube.
you guys haven't listened to it, make sure you guys watch us at YouTube as well as caffeine.tv/Caffeinated Creators. Alrighty, guys. Much love. Thank you all so much. We have been...
That was your cue.
I am Glitch Penguin.
Fallen Wolf.
And Silver Zambi.
Have a great, wonderful rest of your night, guys. Thank you all so much. Goodbye.